You sure?
I'm arranging my pretties. Alright.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Cartographers Guild. My name is Josh.
I'm Drea. I'm Leah.
I'm Brad.
And we're playing Kingdom Hearts 3.
We are playing it, we're not watching it right now.
Yeah, there's a fair amount of gut.
Josh, I have a back itchy. Up. Right there. Thank you.
Cumber says, yay, climate change, wacky weather patterns. But that's fake news.
This isn't that unusual for March in this area. Like, it's a little warmer than normal, but you're always
we're finally gonna save Terra. Oh, please let us save
Honestly,
Terra.
the snowpocalypse was the weirdest part.
We're not gonna save Terra, he's gonna run away.
It was a joke. No.
Doesn't Ven need Vanitas back? Like, Vanitas is part of Ven, right?
Yeah, but you have to
not
beat him down
anymore.
from absorbing.
Like,
I mean,
Vanitas was all the darkness that came out of him, but Ven healed.
yeah.
Like, the way nobodies will grow back their heart.
I see.
At this point, Ven is his own person.
Release my friend's heart.
Poor Terra. I think Terra got at least as screwed as Aqua did. Maybe not at least, but there was some major screwage.
There was some major screwage.
I mean, I guess it depends on whether you think being possessed or stuck alone in hell is worse.
That's a tough one, because, like, Terra, being possessed has made him the villain of all of these games. And all he wanted was to protect his friends, and instead he's stuck, watching himself do all this horrible crap. Like, it's...
So arguably,
Let's see, we have
stuck in hell. But
I don't know, I think this would be worse.
M-Theory says, I welcome the apocalypse. Yeah, but you want a zombie apocalypse. And Silver says, I wonder if this is when Sora finally finds out what Vanitas looks like. Okay, so how does this actually work? Because
So, you got these lights. You build things in the lights, and then that'll cause a combo when you eventually break. Like, the blocks will break in the direction of the lights.
Okay.
And so at this point, we've used all the things, and the guys are stuck. Alright, they get captured in the light. Anything that goes in the light gets stuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Wreck-It Ralph, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
And Gummer says, Terra kind of brought it on himself a bit through Aqua, though Aqua was just rolling with the punches.
Yeah, no, I can see that. Like, Terra... Well, I mean, if you like characters with arcs, like, Terra was like, Terra was Riku. Like, Terra was the guy that had darkness in his heart and was struggling to be a decent guy, but couldn't quite manage it. And he suffered a great deal as a result of his, brashness, weakness.
By the way, Aqua just healed us, so she's automatically better than Donald.
Yep, there we go.
Surprise to freaking prize.
Also, I don't know if you heard it, but Possessed Terra just there was like, no.
Yeah. No,
While we were comboing his friend. Also, we're going to be doing this for a while now.
yeah.
Fly!
Can you do shot lock or?
Well,
not
yeah,
do
it's just
anything?
not safe at the
Oh.
moment because
Yeah. Ow.
we're getting iced.
I like Terra's arc, I just think Aqua had it worse, Gumbar says.
No, I think we're all in pretty universal agreement that Aqua had it worse.
Yeah, Aqua got screwed pretty hard. I don't know, like, obviously I wouldn't like to be in either position, but, like, assuming Terra has had any consciousness, this must have been very difficult to watch.
Yes, and I agree. I just, if you want to measure everything up against each other, I would say, Aqua at least, not Aqua, Terra at least had that period while he was being stupid, but he was being stupid under his own power.
Sure.
With Aqua chasing after him, trying desperately to do the right thing, even though no one was on her side for it.
Oh boy, was no one on her side for it. Okay, let's see what happens to Vanitas here.
Well, and it'd also say Terra has been trapped or whatever for 2 years?
Oh, more than that.
No, he's been... Since the end of Birth by Sleep, that was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
Same
10
time
years.
that
Yeah,
Aqua's
everything's
been
10
in
years.
the Realm of Darkness.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm really confused with the whole time thing then.
don't worry about it.
Just Birth by Sleep was 10 years ago.
Sora, holy balls!
Or possibly 12 now. It was 10 years before Kingdom Hearts 1.
Your face. I'm the piece of Ventus that was taken away. And you're the piece Ventus needed to be whole again. So, Why shouldn't you and I look exactly
I mean,
the
duh.
same?
Sora doesn't
You
know that.
define me, Sora.
He doesn't know
The
anything that
same
happened.
way that Ventus does. We are brothers who together make a greater whole.
Then why won't you stand by our side? Instead of with darkness?
Because I am darkness. And I do stand by your side. I'm the shadow that you cast.
It doesn't matter because I'm dead
How
now.
much closer could I be?
But I didn't...
But I didn't ask for this. To be sifted apart, nice and neat. We should be free to choose. Not just light, not just darkness. We decide what we are.
But,
No buts.
Ventus, I did decide who I am. You see?
And what you are is darkness?
Yes.
What I am is darkness.
Dun dun dun.
Okay.
How is that okay? Vanitas?
Vanitas is Vanitas.
He didn't get a pillar, did he?
He did early on.
Yeah.
It always happens right at the beginning.
So that's not for the only person that hasn't a Sigbar.
Seems that way.
Okay, so
Oh, I'm still in rage form. I did not expect that. Alright. This is gonna be exciting.
M Theory is quoting Dwight K. Schrute with, "Why are all these people here? There are too many people on this earth. We need a new plague." And Gombar says, "Statistically and historically speaking, we are due for a plague." At which point M Theory said, "Well, the anti-vaxxers are doing their part." Which, according to the, what is it, whooping cough numbers here in the Pacific Northwest,
It's true.
Yeah.
We are slowly chipping away at our herd immunity.
yeah. Ooh. Well, you had time. You could have just totally charged that up.
Oh, that's just a really good way to get in quickly.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Did he just go, ow?
Ow. Yeah.
That, like, hurt and stuff.
Ow. What is this, pain?
I always thought it'd be neat to have a pair of Hawkins.
Hair's still white, don't trust it.
Aqua. Ben.
Tara, please.
Take your cross suspenders off.
He was there for a second.
Tara! Your friends are here!
So if somebody's possessed, and then somebody, like, cuts or pulls the X off, does he stop being possessed?
The fuck? I think he's doing that.
No, it's still the dark. It's still Xehanort possessing him. They're just fighting for control.
You have to fight the darkness!
It's like, what do you think I've been doing for 10 years, kid?
You'll never be able to break these chains. They're our bonds.
So we're going to break those chains.
I hope quickly.
Whee! It's the next ride at Disneyland.
No power over me.
Really?
Tara!
This is
Please stop
ridiculous.
Farewell.
No!
Where are they going?
Good question. I think he's just going to swing him around some more or something. But that's what he's threatening to do.
Tara, I kept my promise.
What? You don't take full damage in this game.
Theoretically, you do if you're thrown. So hey, remember this guy?
No,
Kinda.
Yes.
This is like the shadow thing that the final boss in Kingdom Hearts 1 would have.
Mm-hmm.
He's been around sometimes with Terra after he's been possessed.
So, okay.
Ow!
You're heartless. Why?
Maybe that's Terra.
You fell to the dark.
Hey, what's up? Could somebody give me a drink?
And a breath mint.
It's been years.
One day, I will set this right.
That was Terra's final line in Birth by Sleep.
One day, I will set this right. I will return to this land and protect my friends.
Terra, now!
So Terra's heart was in the shadow thing.
Yep. He'd fall into darkness, so Xehanort could control it, but
Purged! See, hair's not white anymore.
Yay!
Aqua, Ven!
Terra? Is it you?
Well, yeah, his hair's not white.
Well, yeah, there was that one moment earlier.
Yeah, I know.
You never stop lighting my
Although,
way back.
get him to take off those suspenders.
Yeah, everybody off of the suspenders.
No more suspenders.
Yay,
Or,
finally.
you know, you can have suspenders, just don't cross them.
I heard you too, Ven.
That's silly.
You found me, just like you promised.
Group hug.
The power of hugs.
Thank you.
Yay! That one made me really happy.
Aqua and Ventus need rest. Terra, look after them.
No, Sora. I'm
Yeah,
going
stay
to.
put.
Junior, keep your ass back there.
That's what he wants. For us to
Plus,
make
you've been in a coma for 10 years.
put ourselves in danger.
You're talking about.
Go.
Now Silver's happy about this.
The rest of the conversation is about
I
vaccines.
got this.
and how we definitely need them, you guys.
Baby Gamer has had all her vaccines. She will continue to have all her vaccines.
Night already?
Widget will also be vaccinated.
Gombar is proud of you. I can with Gombar going through pre-med, I can't imagine the frustration that must be. I mean, do you have like special classes about dealing with those people?
Although someone said something that I feel. Well, here.
Riku, Your Majesty!
Cutscene.
Formulate it and come back.
About time. Sorry.
I've been busy, fucker.
I had to say literally every other one of our friends.
It was funny though.
Yeah.
And now we're down to 3 and 3 with
four.
Dickbag on the pillar.
Hi, Xehanort.
Zemnis! Where's Kyrie? Wait,
Yeah, they.
Riku's like, are you kidding me?
yeah, Zemnis took her.
Again? Fuck.
Settle down, boy.
It's Sora!
So
Got it memorized?
15 darknesses and 7 lights have clashed 9 times, yielding these 9
The Pillars of Shadow.
wait, what?
The Shadow Pillars?
Yep, they apparently all turned into these keys.
But those 4 keys will be produced here and now.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Sure. And what
Because
makes
you've
you
been
think
doing
there'd
it the
ever be
whole
any way
time?
We'd help you with that.
You forget I plan for every eventuality.
You don't actually. You just keep going back in time and fixing your fuck-ups.
That's how he plans for it.
That's not really planning. That's going, shit, I fucked it up. Let's try again.
But he has that plan.
Perhaps. That is, if you survive that long.
Yeah.
So, I had mentioned that about Gombar, and Gombar hasn't had a class yet, but he's going into pediatrics, so it's going to be a huge pet peeve of his. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can imagine. Holy crap.
What were you going to say, Dre?
Oh, that's what Dwight, okay.
Someone was making the point about, because one of the biggest things the anti-vaxxers like to say is that vaccines cause autism. And I have complicated feelings about this.
Unsurprisingly.
As someone with a son who is autistic. And as someone who did, when that study first came out, which was when my son was very young, I did stop vaccinating my kids for a while because I was like, oh God!
And shame on the people who falsified that for terrifying parents.
Yeah, but then, they came back out and went, oh, actually that was a pile of crap.
Yes.
Yeah.
At which point I marched my kids back into the doctor.
Because you were able to actually listen to the medical science.
Yeah.
That actually said, no, this entire study was falsified, and the guy has since been removed.
Yeah. But the thing that I found interesting is that an argument being made, especially from people with more high-functioning versions of autism, is basically, autism won't kill you. Polio will kill you.
Yeah, smallpox will kill you.
Smallpox will kill you. So you're telling me that you would rather your child die than be like me.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Hadn't heard that.
So
Well,
you haven't really used this one?
Yeah, we haven't used that one yet.
Not recently.
Gombar has some serious animosity concerning that doctor. I guess he's not a doctor anymore, is he? I mean, they rescinded his credentials or whatever.
I think most people hate that guy.
Practice medicine.
Well, I think what bothers me the most is these people that these people that aren't qualified that get on this bandwagon and then use their fame or whatever, their influence
Jenny McCartney.
I wasn't going to name any names.
Oh, everybody knows.
To, spread this crap. And it's like, you're making the problem worse.
Yeah. And I get that you are desperate for answers. I understand that.
She probably understands best of anybody in this room.
I really understand that. I mean...
Oh, he's got a whip.
Yeah.
We're not going to go into that too far.
I'm floating!
Drea will cry.
Don't cry, Drea.
So I get that you're desperate for answers, but you need to look from them from credible sources. Not just... You can't just grab onto anything. I don't care how desperate you are. Some thought has to go into it. Some science has to go into it.
I was reading a thing about various terrible social postings from anti-vaxxers.
Uh-huh.
And one of them was great because it was like, after you get a vaccine shot, rub a raw potato on it and it'll soak up all the toxins that were in it. So that way you have the safe vaccine, but all the toxins are removed. And it's like, if that's what you fucking believe, as long as you're still getting the vaccines, fucking believe it.
Yeah. It's like, You know what? I don't care.
Okay.
Rub all the raw potato you want.
I guess good point.
It's like, if you're going to be senseless about this whole thing, at least be senseless in the right direction.
Yeah.
So one of the most horrible things I've found recently regarding this is they are making anti-vax children's books.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear about this?
No, I try to keep myself removed from stupidity.
Yeah, the one about the measles party.
Oh no, is this a party where somebody has measles and exposes everybody?
No, it's one where it's told from, picking it. Mary's parents know that vaccines are bad for her. And so, they make sure that she gets measles. And it's a little uncomfortable, but she gets to stay home from school for a week and eat ice cream. Yay!
Yeah, it's like Mary's Marvelous Measles or some dumb shit like that.
And in the story, it like they set it up to where the cutscene.
What's so funny?
I told you. There's a high price to pay for all of this.
And what price would that be?
I'll go back to my time and live out my life. But Sora, you're done now.
But I'm winning.
Your journey ends
But I'm
here.
winning.
Right?
What?
Goodbye, Sora. Your time in this world is...
Go on.
Yeah, just don't believe him. Just pretend he didn't say that, Sora.
Well, I'm confused.
Mezzardine's like, do you mean a Facebook post doesn't count as a peer-reviewed scientific article? What?
Yeah, that was just young Xehanort being full of himself.
Productive ignorance through potatoes.
Yep. Mezzardine says, I literally saw a post of someone saying making the point that the Black Plague was ended without a vaccine. Yeah, I saw that too, and it's like, and what was the insult on that one? Was that uneducated potato, or something like that? That was the insult somebody provided after that. It's like, yeah, because they died. You uneducated potato.
What were you going to say about the Marvelous Measles tray?
Oh, and then, like, so they have all of that, it's horrible, and then the story ends with the vaccinated kids in her class all getting measles anyway. At which point it's like, that's not how this works!
No, it's really
That's
not.
not how any of this works! But yeah, measles parties are a thing.
I mean, I'm not going to say that it's impossible, like vaccinations aren't 100% accurate, so, I mean, yes, you might get the vaccination and you might get it anyway. It is possible, but it is extremely unlikely.
Yeah, you want to know how you can guarantee that those other kids wouldn't get measles? By not being a stupid jerk and getting your kids sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, I could be wrong about this, but I think the chances of, if you get these vaccines, the chances of actually getting the thing are very, very low, aren't they?
Well, yeah, of course. That's
like,
why you get
statistically insignificant low.
Yes. And that is more true with the higher number of people who are also vaccinated. And that's
the whole herd immunity
Yeah, that's
thing.
the whole herd immunity thing. Which is a real problem because, well, and here's the other ugly side of this. There are people who have immunodeficiencies who cannot be vaccinated. They cannot.
And so this completely screws them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they get to be immune because everyone else is immune. There's no one to get them sick.
Yeah, herd immunity is the only thing that keeps them well.
Well, that's awful.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, D-Bag, what's up?
Ooh, Sephiroth Bell. Sorry.
Ansem.
What a journey you and I have had.
You know, it's strange. I think I'm gonna miss you.
Your strength is vaster than
You were
darkness.
my favorite thing to hate for so long.
Somebody's
I
making a
knew
hell of a lot
none
of
of us
noise for
stood
being
a chance. Part of me wanted to defy my fate. But when the others betrayed us, I found I did not care. And then, nothing else seemed to matter anymore.
So these guys are all time traveled, right?
Yes.
What? It is time to move on, boy. There is more to seek. So go forth now and seek it.
So Zigbar was the only one not time traveling.
The other nobodies were also
Yeah.
not time traveling. So
Okay.
Marluxia and Larxene and all of them. Only the ones that are time displaced versions of Zane.
How the wilders weep for you.
And yeah, Meserdine, I think we're all in the same boat, which is personally I think that not vaccinating your children without a valid medical reason should count as child endangerment. Yeah, pretty much. Or allergic to all forms of vaccine. I would consider allergic to all forms of vaccine a valid medical reason.
Yeah, no, that's
pretty valid.
That's fair. Can't have it for realsies is fair.
And M Theory's clearly setting up a joke here. Because he said, did you hear about the kid with tinnitus? I'm assuming the answer is neither did he. Or something like that. But
I'm guessing that's supposed to be tetanus.
Oh, is it tetanus?
It says...
Oh.
It says tinnitus.
Yeah.
Tinnitus?
I mean...
He has 10 anuses?
Tell me about that kid. Sure.
Oh, tetanus.
Okay, so it is tetanus.
Good, okay. So is it a joke, or are we supposed to say we haven't heard about it?
No, he says no joke here. Okay, so
then
what's about the kid with tetanus? What am I feeling? Is it pain?
Oh, crap.
Is it humiliation? No.
Might be humiliation.
Which
It's
one is that?
teleportation. I don't know.
This is Zemnis.
This is Zemnis, yes.
Bested. Yet again.
Yeah, because you're a bitch. How about that?
I know that you have a heart.
Somewhere.
What do you feel? Was it worth it?
I feel the emptiness where my companions once stood. I took them for granted. And now I have nothing.
That's right. Sorry, don't say something stupid.
My first surge of emotion in years. For as long as I can remember. And it's loneliness. Do you see? A heart is just...
No, you fucking did this to yourself.
Pain is being human, Zemnis.
Really? It must take incredible strength.
The sad thing about the time travelers having these turns is...
They forget it.
Yeah, they go back in time and they forget it. Like, theoretically, this is etched into their hearts, so... But at that point, that means Zemnis, or Xehanort, old version, who was the recompleted of those last two people we just defeated, should have their, heel turn fixed in his heart in some way.
But he doesn't. He's
Apparently
just a dick. We were all fine a minute ago for that conversation, but now we're almost...
we have now. Leaving just one more.
Okay, but who's gonna do anything with the last key if we kill you? I'm so confused.
He's getting to how he's going to get the last key in a second.
He's pulling somebody else out of his ass.
Hope it's not Kyrie.
It's Kyrie.
Now, Sora. Darkness and light's final clash.
It shouldn't be able to be Kyrie. It shouldn't be possible.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how they explain this one.
What? Oh, because it's not a real clash? Or what?
No, he's not gonna fight Kyrie. Oh. Wait, what?
Well, he just killed Kyrie.
Oh, he was darkness and she was light.
Kyrie!
Yeah.
But that wasn't a clash. That was an execution.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weak.
I mean, she is pure light, theoretically.
Why?
I have done it.
Because all I care about is my goal. I care about nothing else in the world other than being right.
You'll pay! Ultima!
Stop sign.
Your Majesty!
Why didn't it affect him?
Riku!
Apparently he was far enough away.
Now, the Keyblade War will finally reach its conclusion.
Jesus.
To what end, other than you being a giant dick?
We can never figure out what he wants with Kingdom Hearts.
He doesn't even want to make the Keyblade.
The Keyblade is...
Opens the way to Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
The Keyblade
It's
is complete.
the true Keyblade opens the way to the true Kingdom Hearts.
I call upon your true form.
Open now and show me the world to come.
He is going to explain his motivation eventually. They should have done it soon.
I don't know how much time we have, otherwise I'd say what M3's talking about.
Well, this looks bad. Shouldn't Kingdom Hearts just be light?
Yeah, but apparently he's using a lot of darkness to open the way. What's up?
Where have you guys been?
Fighting off a giant army of darkness.
Yeah, remember they were with
I know.
Yin Sid.
Really? You had to be the one to come back and give us the motivational
Looks like you might
speech?
be able to use a couple of more half points.
Donald. Goofy.
You can't do anything without us.
Oh my god, Donald.
Now wipe those tears.
I'm gonna shove that Keyblade so far up your ass.
Yeah. But he controls Kingdom Hearts now. And Kairi.
You worried?
Oh yeah, all the friends you rescued.
Mm-hmm.
Guys.
Now the fight's over.
Sorry we took so long.
We were busy napping.
Had a couple of plot points that needed ironing.
That we'll never hear about.
Ever.
Master Xehanort.
He did it. He opened Kingdom Hearts.
So what now?
We turn off the game.
Maybe flip a table on our way out.
Wait, do we have 7 Keyblade? Oh, wait. I'm confused.
We've still got one hope.
Your Majesty.
Okay, so that was the time spell stopping.
Yeah.
Oh, we're fine.
Yeah. What hope?
It's Xehanort. During the Mark of Mastery exam, we learned that he can transcend space and time. He's a portal, and we can use that to trap him.
What?
Easy.
What?
Aqua, Riku, I'll need both your help if we're gonna push Xehanort out of this world.
Understood.
Really? Cause I don't.
Wait. I'll do it.
How about all 3 of you do it?
Kingdom Hearts is a much bigger threat. Let me handle Xehanort, while you guys keep it shut.
Maybe. And why is Mickey not happy about that?
Right.
I'm not sure.
No, 3 masters. I, Sora, will do it.
Okay, Sora.
I got this.
He does everything else. Those 2 masters went into the world of darkness to find Aqua, and they had to wait until Sora showed up to do it for him.
Yeah, you have commented multiple times about how Sora is actually the most powerful one, or whatever it is.
Oh, easily.
You can't forget about us.
Without Keyblades, it's not like we'll be much help here.
Good point.
Oh.
3 half pints together again.
Let's move. The darkness is spreading.
I'm floating.
Sora.
Huh? Oh.
Hey, he's got his Keyblade back. How?
Kairi will
Who?
be alright.
Axel.
Oh, it didn't
I
break,
can
it just
feel
got
it.
dismissed, I guess.
How would she know?
She's connected to Kairi. Kind of. I mean, she looks very similar to Kairi, you may have noticed.
Yes.
I guess that's one way to limit character designs.
Do it!
pew, pew. The grand unlocking. And we spawned a save point.
No, that's...
Oh, no, wait. No, this
that's
is
a dive point.
Right.
So that's a way... So at this point, Sora's basically diving into Xehanort's heart.
That sounds dangerous.
Well, we are going to have a multi-stage boss fight once we get there. So. But don't worry, there will be a save point first.
Okay, so M theory. A 6-year-old boy who wasn't vaccinated got a cut on his forehead and contracted tetanus. He suffered for 57 days and almost died. He was given a dose of Tdap, but the family declined the second dose and any other recommended immunizations when he was discharged. First diagnosis of tetanus in Oregon in over 30 years.
Yikes.
Where are we?
Radiant Garden? No.
Nope.
Oh!
It's this place.
This place.
Oh, this place with the multiple islands.
We never did find out where this was, but
Where
this
What's-His-Face was a small fry.
Yep.
It's his heart.
Well, he's a portal. We've gone back in time, I guess.
Or, well, we're probably just in his heart.
We're just in his heart. Is the simpler explanation.
Right. We need to find Master Xehanort.
Yeah.
Let's go check out the
I thought you just said admire it another time.
Well, you have to find Xehanort, so... Alright, that's probably a good place. Otherwise, I know this is going to take forever.
Yeah, no, this is the final save point. It is all final boss head cutscenes from here on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so...
So guess what? I guess we'll wrap this up next week.
Yes.
Yep.
And then move on to something else.
Well...
Are we doing
Chrono Trigger? Yeah, Chrono Trigger until it's
we
get it knocked out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, those of you on Twitch, thanks for hanging out with us. And for those of you on YouTube, don't forget to like,
comment,
and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye!